Adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
Inkcarceration, America's rock, metal, and tattoo festival.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures of Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Tommy Ringwald for the Tommy's Tattoo Convention.
Nice.
Yeah.
So your convention is on my birthday weekend. That's very exciting.
I'd love to have you there. We can get you a nice new tattoo for your birthday.
Oh, look at that. I don't even have any. It could be my first, maybe.
Oh, this is perfect, because you know how many times everyone gets their first tattoo at my event?
Really?
It makes it very special, yes.
So why does that happen? Tell me why that happens.
We have over 700 tattoo artists all over the world that come in. We have 15,000 plus attendees. So the reason why people want to get their first tattoo here is because I only have the best of the best come to my show. So they know when they come there and getting their first tattoo, they're getting the best of the best, because it's already been established for over 13 years. So they know the quality's right there.
That's key too, because there's like so many people nowadays that tattoo. Like, how do you know who's good and who's not good?
Absolutely. And for people that don't want tattoos, we also have sideshows and freak shows and vendors and shopping from all the unique products that you can possibly want. You're not going to find them anywhere else. A lot of people do this on their own. They manufacture specialty products just for our event.
So I can go see a show where somebody sticks a hook in their eyeball and it comes out their nose?
That is exactly what you see at my show, yes. You'll get that from heavy metal bands to different genres of music, and all kinds of other celebrities walking around, like Robert Mukes from 1,000 Corpses back in the day. We have the face of the whole convention is going to be Jason Voorhees, the original child from the first part.
Wow.
Yeah, Ari Lehman.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
Who else would be exciting for me to check out this year?
All the amazing tattoo artists. We also have Robert Mukes that comes to our show. He's a 6'8" guy. He's, like I said, he was on a House of 1,000 Corpse. We had Patrick, who was the Munsters, the main character of the Munsters was there. He's actually a good friend of mine. Patrick Butch, super good friend of mine. So,
wow, that's pretty cool right there. I love that. And so it's in Connecticut.
Yeah, so the cool thing about this at Mohegan Sun, we are one of the top 5 largest standalone casinos in the world, with hundreds of thousands of people that show up to this place.
Yeah, I know. I'm originally from Jersey.
Nice.
And like when this was casino was first built, like instead of going AC, it was like, fuck AC, let's go up to Connecticut.
Oh yeah, it's the place to go, and it still is. All the world, you got people going there. So also, you never know who's going to come into my show. It could be huge celebrities. You never know, because whatever they got going on there, they'll bring one of those celebrities in possibly one day. I've only been at Mohegan for 5 years. I've been in Hartford for 13. So the last 5 years, we've been blessed to have the amount of people that come to our show.
Nice. And so how'd this all come about originally?
I've been in the tattoo supply business. We actually manufacture Star Bright colors from Tommy Supplies. So I manufacture tattoo inks in a clean room and all kinds of stuff that come along with it to make sure it's safe and meet the quality for the FDA. But yeah, I came into this because I was like, I'm doing the tattoo supply part. It's now 10 years in. I want to put on the first tattoo convention in my home state before somebody else does, because I knew I had the clientele. I knew I had the reputation. So it became that person to put on the first show ever that large in Connecticut.
Nice. And so tell me about tattoos a little bit. Like, there's misconceptions, there's truth. Like ink, okay? They say that some of the ink, if you use the wrong ink, it affects your organs. And then I know there's a tattoo artist down by me that he uses like organic food color or something, so it's not like bad for your body or whatever. What's the truth?
So the truth is there can be bad inks out there. Has it ever destroyed somebody's organs or gave somebody cancer? Absolutely not. We've been fighting that for years. There's not been proven to do that as of right now, and I don't think it ever will be, because our inks are very safe. They're being rigorously tested, sterilized. I guess what I would say is if you bought inks from an unreputable company, an unknown, unnamed brand company, there's always a possibility of that, because you don't know where you're getting it from. But if you get it from the reputable companies, us, Starbright, Eternal, Fusion, Industry, those are the reputable companies that stand behind our product and put the amount of money and research into it to make sure it's as safe as possible. So it could be false and true on your end of that statement, but again, you buy it from the reputable companies, you're not going to have that. We've never had that.
What would be a reason somebody shouldn't get a tattoo?
If they shouldn't get tattooed? So I always say, if you're allergic to something, especially highly allergic to something, you might want to consult with your doctor, because most artists won't want a tattoo if they know you are.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will get tattooed, and if they don't tell you, then it can get a reaction to almost anything. So
Yeah.
now they're more vulnerable doing that, but then it becomes a problem for us as ink manufacturers when they know they shouldn't have got a tattoo. So please, if you have allergic reaction done, talk to your doctor, because they can give you a medicine to get put on to get a tattoo, possibly to be safe.
Right. And so, what's your opinion of, okay, I was walking around Bali, and I almost did get a tattoo there. There was somebody that did the old school stick tattooing. You know
The tap
what?
sticking,
Yeah.
where they tap it into your skin.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like the old ancient, like,
Yeah.
ceremonial thing.
If you can get that, I'd say do it. All the only thing I would say is I heard it can be pretty painful, because it's coming each individual tap.
Yeah.
You're not getting a steady vibration across the skin, but it is definitely a huge tradition, and a lot of people wait in line to get something like that done. So I personally don't want it done, but I personally seeing it done, and it is absolutely mind-blowing what they can do with that.
Right? That's
Yeah.
it's wild.
Yeah,
And here we are at a prison, Shawshank Prison,
love it.
and we have tattooing going on in the prison with real tattoo artists instead of jailhouse tattoo artists. How cool is that?
It is so cool. In fact, this is probably the only event I've ever done that's this massive and this much variety of unique stuff going on, that to have a tattoo artist tattoo here, have us as a supplier here, see live music, 30,000 people indoor, vendors, food. This is absolutely mind-blowing. I've never experienced this in my life, and to be here today makes it all that much better for me. And I'm worshipped and blessed to be able to see stuff like this because of my career.
I love it because it's Shawshank Prison. Like, I mean,
Oh.
come on.
By the way, which is my #1 movie, and when I heard it was here, that was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. I saw that movie 6 times. I'm going to watch it again after this event.
I know, right? You know, it's funny because my youngest daughter, she'll call me before every festival, which is like almost every week.
Yeah.
She'll be like, so, Dad, are you excited about this festival? I'm like, well, I don't know if excited's the word if you're doing it all the time every weekend. But the first time I did Inkcarceration, I called her up from the prison yard, and I'm like, now I'm excited. I'm at the prison yard of Shawshank.
Yeah, so a little funny story. My buddy drove here. I hired him to come here to sell my supplies. He had no idea it was that till he got here. He's like, I know this place. I've seen it on TV. It's blah, blah. So he started freaking out. So he called me up. Like, why didn't you tell me this? I said, would you have worked for me? He goes, absolutely. I said, well, that's why I want to make sure you work for me, not just because of where you're going, but because of what you're working for.
Yes.
So there's a method behind my madness.
Oh, I wholeheartedly agree with you there,
Yeah.
you know? So I've actually taken pictures like faking taking a crap in Red Cell and stuff.
Nice. Well, the old school way. All right, I like it.
And you know, it's haunted too, right?
It's
You know,
haunted?
the
Yes, I
prison's
heard it was.
haunted.
Another funny story is today I was walking around. I walk into the basement, turn the corner, I went the wrong way. All these people were getting crazy, dressed up, scars and all this makeup and stuff. I thought I walked into prison again.
And you were in the blood prison.
I was in it.
What else do you want the listeners to know about what you do and about your convention, and you know also how they could come to your convention, or even if they want to be a vendor or artist or anything like that?
Yeah, a couple things. I own Tommy's Tattoo Supplies. We've been around for 20 years. We sell all your supplies. We manufacture Starbright colors. If you're an artist, you definitely know about the brand. Whether you use all the colors or not, you know about the brand. As far as my convention, if you want to get tickets or booth, I advise to get booths ASAP. They do sell out a month in advance, so we're at that point now. You can go to www.tommystattooconvention.com to register for the booth. You can get tickets online or at the door. They're unlimited. You're good.
Nice. Speaking of color, what's your viewpoint on color versus, I guess you call it black?
Black and gray.
Yeah.
So that's all preference. I love color. My whole body's done with color. So for me, color is just, it's meaningful to me. I love color. I love different types of color that's on my body. Black and gray, you have those people that just love just black and gray look, and that's good for them too. But for me, color just brightens up my life.
I love the color too. I think,
Yeah.
to me, it's even more artistry.
Yes.
And you have to be a really good tattoo artist, I think, to do color properly. Like, you can almost fake it with black and gray and fix if you screw up.
Yeah, color, and they can do so many different styles with color, so many different types of realistic methods with color, and I love it. You know, you can do different skin tones, shades, different genres of people. I love it. Color to me is everything.
Body. What part of the body do you think is the best place to get a tattoo, and where, in your opinion, the least fun place to get a tattoo?
So me personally was my stomach, both sides, my left and
I've
right.
heard
That
that.
was my worst spot. But I will say it varies from people to people, female to male. Some people can sit there for hours and it doesn't bother them at all. And some different spots are going to hurt differently than other people. So it's a variety of difference of person.
That is true.
Yep.
And everybody's got a different tolerance of pain or not pain or
Yep.
whatever. And
Or they knew numbing cream on medicine, who knows?
exactly.
So
Is there anything we haven't covered that you want the listeners to know?
I think the only thing would be I do another convention in April, New England Tattoo Expo. I'm partners with Steve Teff, winner of Ink Master 2. If you've seen it, you'll be able to hang out, meet and greet with him all day there because he is my partner.
Nice. And again, give out all your contact information, socials, web, all that stuff.
Yeah, you can look up Tommy's Tattoo Convention, and it'll pop up with all our social media on Google.
Nice. Well, thanks for being here at Inkcarceration, and looking forward to the tattoo convention on my birthday, October 10th through 12th
All right.
in Connecticut, and I can lose my money at the same time.
All right. Hey, thanks for listening, guys, and thank you for having me on this. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.